Okay, here we are. Finally had a break. I've been traveling around. Actually, last 2 weeks we haven't stopped. So I'm trying to do some catch up. We're going to do an overview on our Dalat trip, and there's like 5 different key points, I guess, for that. Overview how we got there. We actually hired a private driver. It's got one of the 13 passenger big vans, not just like the Amazon type van. And there's just the three of us, but there's a lot of room and uh, really comfortable that way. And the driver of it's one that uh, I think his mom's known for 10 years or more, I guess, and end up paying 8 million dong for that. Plus, we paid for his meals whenever he was around and ate with us. Uh, but overall worked out pretty good, I think. Can probably do it cheaper, probably do it different ways, but it's how we did it. It turned out all right. We left about 4 a.m. There were two rest stops along the way. They're like they're preset places that stop. 7 hour trip, and Eileen and Mom slept most of it.
The most important part because on the way up it was all really windy and we slept through it. It made it easier for us, but on the way back it made me sick because of a lot of winding and going down and the speed of it.
Yeah, of the 7 hour trip, 3 hours of it at least is uh, zigzagging, winding on the cliffs. So yeah, on the way back, Eileen was just about ready to lose her cookies. So
A lot
uh,
of cookies.
so anyway, once we got there, before we actually checked in the hotel and everything, we stopped at a place called Samten Hills, Samten, and that place 250,000 dong each to get in. That's the entry fee. A shuttle to get around, and a courtesy drink. The shuttle was really key because Eileen's mom's like 83, so if you got elderly people that aren't hiking much or walking around much, that's that's golden right there. And on the receipt, because I used the translator on the picture of the receipt, and it said China Experience. Because I still don't even know what that place actually is. Some sort of a meditation type place or whatever. But there's two areas. Shuttle to the first area. There they have a gift shop and a couple meditation type things. That's where they've got. It's like a mini pagoda, but it's got the prayer wheels, 5 prayer wheels on each side. So if you got the square, then you got 5 prayer wheels on one side and 5 on the other and the other. But what you're supposed to do is spin them and one through 5, and then the symbols line up and tells you, I guess, whether your prayers are answered or not. So I think that's the Chinese magic 8 ball, maybe. I don't know. Anything to add on that one?
Nope.
No.
I totally agree
A
with
lot
you.
of help. So anyway, once you're done there, and of course they got little trinket shop stuff. But once you're done there, then you actually take the shuttle up to the top of it, and that is really an amazing area there. They got these huge golden statues. They've got the world's largest prayer wheel, which I don't even know how big it is. I would say it's 300, 400, 500 feet high, and it actually spins and stuff. So after this, we'll actually have all the videos of and pictures of it all. None of it's going to be edited or anything, so it's just raw footage. So get through it or don't watch it. It's up to you. But it's some really neat stuff on that one. Oh, also you can buy these little tags that you can write a prayer on and hang it on this like a prayer tree. So, okay, so Samten Hills, China experience, 1 to 10. What do you give it?
I give it a 9.
Pretty generous.
Because because it has a lot of shuttle bus that you're not constantly waiting, and for the elderly that they don't have to walk that far because it's really up there.
I'll give it a 7. Okay, so then after that, we got to about 45 minutes from there. We actually ended up at the hotel and did the check-in and everything. First impressions.
Wouldn't be my choice. It looked like it need a lot of renovation, a facelift.
Okay, so be wary of your definition of a luxury hotel. Even if it's like a long time friend of the family, local, that's, booking it for you. Because it wasn't. And almost was wanting to look around that next day to find somewhere else. But we were kind of already kind of set. The area, we were thinking we're getting away from Ho Chi Minh City. We're getting out to the, away from it, up in the mountains. At least double the tourism, 3 times as many people, double the prices on most everything. I think we found one breakfast place that actually was decent price or comparative price to here. Three of us ate breakfast for like 200,000. Otherwise, oh, the menus. Make sure you pay attention. There's a lot of menus don't have prices, and we ended up.
They can just sneak it up their price, and knowing if you're a tourist, they'll jack it up.
Yeah, because Mom was like ordering family style. Thought she would get like 20 different things and everyone would share. Yeah, well, that would have been like 4 million.
Not really. We only got like 4 dishes or stuff, but just.
Yeah, but way too. My point is, she ordered way too much and had no clue what the prices were. So yeah, it was, ridiculous. Couple $100 for nothing, and she wouldn't even eat the food because the chicken actually, when she asked them to cut it up, they took it away and brought it back, and it looked like they took the chicken. They looked like they took the chicken back and brought back a cut up pigeon or something. So no one even ate any of the stuff, and it was, like I said, way expensive. Got my notes. Grab. Okay, we had the private driver, but sometimes he was taking Mom around, so we actually got a Grab. There are nowhere near as many Grab drivers. I think scooter-wise there are, but so if you're going to use the Grab app, then plan on a longer wait time and more expensive than in Saigon. Was there a week, the daily temperatures were 65 to 75 the whole time, so that was pretty nice, except for none of the places have, like, first place didn't have heat or AC, anything. It's just like open a window, maybe a fan. So, yeah, be wary about that. And the one thing I noticed too after researching that hotels, the one we stayed up in has changed its name 5 times in the last 10 years. Seems like soon as their ratings get from 5 stars down to 2, then they change their name. So watch that. Like I said, this was like a pre-booked thing. and we didn't have much choice. We just kind of went with the plan because trying to argue the point that I can get better rates by using the internet, and technology. Uh, it's hard to translate that. Okay, to the good part. TTC World. Okay, TTC World.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
must go there.
Gotta do that. That was awesome. It's 250,000 to get in. We did the glass bridge also, and ended up being 400,000 a piece. There's once you go through the gate, there's walking paths that go through a lot of old structures, 3, 4, 500-year olds. Beautiful gardens, man. I mean, there's people there cleaning them constantly, trimming everything. It's really photo opportunities out there, Yin Yang. They're really nice. So then once we went through those botanical garden type stuff, we ended up going through across the glass bridge where the floor looks like it's cracking and breaking and stuff and sounds. So we did one in Vegas, or no, Grand Canyon.
Skywalk.
Yeah, in Vegas. We've done all of those, and this one, I think, it was my favorite. It's like a suspension bridge, and it was actually far. I don't know how far you think it was across.
About a block and a half.
Yeah, it's nice long, and the suspension bridge. So it started getting windy and everything, and it started swaying like this. So it was fun. And then after that, you got more. You get out of there and you end up in like a vendor area where you can, uh, eat something, drink. There's got some shops, but a lot more photo opportunities and scenic lookout type stuff. Let's see.
There's a lot of places. I would call it like Alice in a Wonderland. So many different things.
Yeah, and you'll see, like I said, we got pictures and videos we're going to put at the end of this. They actually got a President Trump wax museum type thing there. Because there are a lot of Trump fans. But it was funny because he looked more like Boris Johnson, I think, than Trump. But that was neat to see there. Live music. They had live music going. We stopped. We got some ice cream. Let's see. Botanical gardens.
You can pretty much spend a whole day there because there's so much more to do. We only did the skywalk. That's just one of the events that we paid for, but there's many more.
Yep. We took a shuttle over to this other area that it's got the 30 miniature wonders of the world, and like Taj Mahal, Statue of Liberty, Big Ben, all those things, but they're miniature versions, and it's got them. So that was pretty cool. They have a zip line experience you can do, like a treetop canopy experience. We saw that, took pictures of it. If our granddaughter Riley was here, she would loved it. But we didn't. The zip line, we've done some pretty good zip lines. That one, yeah, didn't impress me, but it was good for kids and stuff, I think. The treetop experience, that probably looked pretty good, but once again, it's not like Great Wolf Lodge or anything where you got all these safety restrictions. It's like, here's a harness and a seat, and there's the treetop. Go climb it, have fun. So, TTC World. All right, 1 to 10 overall.
10.
Yeah, 10. I'd do it again, and that's been longer. It's pretty great. Okay, Datanla. Okay, this one they got a couple alpine coasters and all that type stuff, and then we went there. We did the number 3 alpine coaster. That's the longest one, so it takes you from the top all the way down to the 3rd set of waterfalls. And once let me back up a little bit. It's 80,000 just to get into park and look around. 250K to do the alpine coaster round trip. There's cable cars you can do also. It's 150K round trip. So we did the alpine coaster all the way down. What'd you think of that?
That was extremely fun.
Yeah, actually, that was one of the few times we actually went ahead and paid them the 90,000 for one of the photos, the pictures, because they got cameras at different locations. So yeah, we actually went ahead and bought one of those. It was really fun, and luckily, we're not in peak season or whatever, so it wasn't bumper to bumper. I saw a lot of reviews online, people complaining that they couldn't get going very fast because you run into people. Didn't have that issue. Uh, it was plenty of people there, but it wasn't backed up. You could let it free flow and go as crazy as you wanted, but that was fun. Then what we did is down there, like I said, photo opportunities galore. We hiked from waterfall 3 area up to waterfall 2 and the waterfall 1, and then we hiked all. We could have got on the return cable car or the coaster thing and took you back up, but we went ahead and walked all the way back down to 3. That way we could ride the coaster all the way back up. But that we did. We spent all day there, and it's a lot of videos, a lot of photo stuff. Not strong Wi-Fi, but except for right in the coffee shop areas. See, one thing common to all of them, at all the ticket counters, they've got little QR codes you can scan to get the Wi-Fi. Either that or it's on your receipt. Anything to add about Datanla? That's Datanla. That was great. They actually have like waterfall mountaineering packages you can do too. I think that we would do that. I would want to do that next time. You want to do that? Yeah. I think that would, and that's probably the only reason I would ever go back to Dalat is just to go and do that. I'd probably go there, do that, spend the night at a better hotel, and then leave the next day. Even though it's 8-hour drive, I don't see staying more than 2 nights. I think maybe we overdid it. We stayed too long. What do you think? 1 to 10?
9.
9. Oh, I'll give it a 10. I liked it. So.
But it didn't have as much as more than TTC did.
Yeah. And okay, Crazy House. What do you think?
I think it was great. It was more than a fun house, more than a crazy house.
We've been walking around all day. I had to use my backpack, but I don't even have my Crazy House notes. But it was what, 150,000 a piece, because we had 3 of us went. Grandma did not go. If you have any issues walking or anything, like, do not go in there. Don't waste your time, because you'll walk into the little lobby area and have a drink or something and sit there and look at everyone else, because you won't be able to get through.
Yep. The steps are very narrow. So I find myself losing my balance a couple of times, and really holding on the rail, even though you think you don't need it, you do need it to hold on to the rail.
And the railing is actually like knee high. It's not like a railing, you're walking to the rail. It's
you got to bend.
I'm surprised there's not a lot of people that haven't fallen off of a lot of those things.
Oh yes, and the height is high.
Yeah,
up there.
there's no OSHA involved in that at all, but it is so cool. I think we actually, there's 3 of us, and we actually ended up kind of getting separated because it was so crazy, and there's so many just twists and turns and different little cubbies to go in, and it's actually a hotel too. It's like a little, you can actually, there's rooms, and you can, as you're going through this whole place, you can see the rooms and stuff. I wouldn't probably stay there, but it would be a gimmicky little niche thing if someone wanted to go do it for a night. Maybe go do it for the night. You probably get to go in there, do everything for free when you're staying there. So it might be worth it just for that if you need a place to stay and want to do it at the same time.
I'd like to go there for ghost hunting.
Yeah, something like that might be neat, because there's probably a bunch of people killed there. But it's got the whole history of the construction and all this stuff. So once again, we got videos we're going to be posting on it. Shows the whole history on how it was made and who made it and pieces here and there. It kind of reminds me of a Ripley's Believe It or Not house type thing, or one of those houses where it seems like gravity's not working and stuff. It's just yeah, pretty cool. And it had two old cars there from the original people. But so crazy house. What do you think? 1 to 10?
10.
10 on that one. For what it is and as cheap as it is, yeah, you figure $6 a person to go through, and you could
pretty much a good day.
Yeah, you could a couple hours at least.
Yeah.
But if you have any problems walking or balance or anything, then yeah, don't do it. So
Yeah, my mom, good thing she didn't want to go because she wouldn't be able to go walk through the maze and everything. Because I've got lost a couple times.
yeah, you can.
We
You
got
can get
separated
lost.
a couple times too.
And yeah, it was cool. Anyway, hopefully
Well, there's one more thing that we need to
the
mention
audio's
is
working.
the dancing that we also went to.
The
a show.
Kong show, yeah. We forget which night it was, but it was kind of like, hey, let's load up and go to this Kong show or whatever. And I was Googling it, this and that, and I'm like, oh, whatever. And then all of a sudden we end up driving down this road for how long did it take us? 45 minutes? Half hour, 45 minutes. And then we ended up, it was starting to rain, and the bus or van stopped. Well, you had to get out, and then you just paid this guy on the street. It's like a back alley. And then you walked down these alleyways like you would be surprised if anyone ever returned from there. I mean, if you saw any like horror, monster, murder mysteries.
We were walking to our death.
Yeah, it was like
slaughterhouse.
Some back alley, like basically some group from the mountain people come down and they got some tents set up in this one area. The sound system was just Google, I guess Google review and go to reputable ones, because what we paid and what it was and stuff, it was an experience. That's it. But yeah, you talk about sketchy place and crazy. Yeah, Kong show. I could have not done that one and be fine. So, okay, anything to add on that one?
It was neat to just watch this because our cousin has he participated in everything, so that's what made it fun. He sang karaoke. He participated in their peacock dancing.
Yeah. So, but there's so many tour guides, like local tour guides, that are trying to get their people the best seats. And we got there not even that early, but we were like second row, real good centered seats and stuff. And all of a sudden, some of the tour guides for other people come in late, and all of a sudden they're trying to, bully their way into the better seats and stuff. And I mean, for the first half an hour, I was thinking I'm going to end up beating the shit out of this guy and going to prison. So that's what was going through my mind. So I just had my camera videoing the cousin singing and whatever, and just tried to ignore everything.
That is where do not speak Vietnamese came, was good. It's better to tune them out because we did not understand one word he said, and it's best.
I'm sure if I understood anything he was saying, that I'd have choked his little chicken neck. Anyway, I've been good. I've been here, how long have we been here?
About a month.
Month?
Yeah.
And next week, Mom's flying back to Hawaii, and then we're starting our time, okay? And we got, what did we order on Shopee and just came in?
Backpack.
Yeah, we ordered 2 new big backpacks because we're going to put a bunch of our stuff, suitcases stuff, and leave it we're packing the backpack and we're just going.
Yes, and there's another thing. Now they've got a shopping online called Shopee. If you know anyone here that has Shopee, it's best to shop on that website. It's like an Amazon, and you can get you know, uh,
Get it dirt cheap and you get it in a
Mhm.
couple days easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, some backpacks that they wanted us. We went looking and they were going to be like anywhere from
20 to 40.
six to 800,000 dong, and we ended up getting them for two of them for six something, so half price.
Yeah,
And
and
we
it's twice as big.
yeah twice as big too. They're really good. Anyway, comment, like, share. Things that we're doing this for our family and friends, just to let them know we're still here. We're down in a where we're at. This is like a little underground mall that's beneath this park where we go and run and exercise in the mornings or at nights, depending. So anyway, having yogurt and put the videos and pictures of what we just talked about after all this. So, okay, take care. Bye.